I think we're rolling. Okay, we got this. Hey guys, my name is Jacob. Welcome. This is my first video. I didn't think that it was going to be about this. I thought it was going to be something like fun or amusing. You guys could probably tell that this is going to be about how to cope, think, and how to feel about a breakup. I know that that's like literally one of the hardest things ever, because if you're like me, you love hard, and so like a breakup is shitty. I get you, girl. I am a busy bitch, and literally this is like the only time of day that I have to sit down and just be for like a little bit. And so like I'm happy that I was able to like put this on video, because I don't know how to get this out of my system, and I think like this would be a pretty cool way to do it. So let's get on to this like chit chat, story time, and then what I did to cope with it. These are fresh wounds that I'm about to fucking throw salt in for you guys. Ooh. So we started talking earlier this year. We actually met on a gay dating site. I'm sure I don't even need to say that. Like I could just say Grindr and you guys know what it is. So we met on Grindr. When I first saw him, I didn't think much of him. I was like, he's cute or whatever, but he looks like a fuckboy. And you know, I was like, you know what, let me hit him up. I'm leaving. He looks cute or whatever. I didn't talk to anybody that was like worth my time, so I was like, I might as well just like hit him up, see what's going on. It was really nice. Like right off the bat, we started like getting along, you know, throwing compliments at each other. Be like, stop, but look at you. And I'm like, stop, but keep going. Anyway, like things were rolling. I don't know if you guys know this, or if you guys know like any like gay relationships. Gay men move so motherfucking quickly. Like it's scary when it comes to like relationships. Maybe the reason that like gay people move forward so quickly is because like our youth wasn't really ours, because we were so caught up on being in the closet, not really being able to like be ourselves. I feel like that resonates with like the way that we love once we start to love someone. Like we love hard. Like I fell in love with this guy and I was like putting my 100 and whatever percent into it. Like I was putting the most that I could, and it was a lot. It probably was annoying. I don't want to get emotional. Things started getting a little like more serious, where we were like, you know, like started to like use transitional phrases to get into babe, like B or boo, or just like little things that like you use in place of their name. You don't want to use babe because like you feel like it might be too soon, but you also like really want to say it, so like you use these to like eventually get you there. I don't remember what it was. Usually when I talk to somebody, I'm like, no, fuck you. Like, I see your games, and like, no. But with this guy, from the very beginning, my walls were all the way down. Like I don't know what it was about him or what I saw in him. Maybe like I saw myself in him and like I felt for him. But at the same time, like he just took care of me. He showed that he actually cared. You know, sometimes like you even start talking to someone and right away like there's a lot of flirting. For us, it was like we were really good friends. That I think was like the best thing that to do, like when you're in a relationship, like start off as friends. And like every once in a while I'd try to get all saucy, you know, and he wouldn't let me be like, no, like I want to respect you, I don't want to sexualize you. And I was like, oh my god, but please just sexualize me. Just sexualize me. Just shove it in my face. Oh my gosh. Anyways, eventually like we ended up meeting and we went on a few dates. Things were really cool, really chill. I really liked his vibe, and like we ended up moving pretty quickly. We started like telling each other about our feelings, and things were getting kind of serious. But I didn't say anything about it because I was afraid to push him away. I don't know what was going through my mind, but I just like really didn't want to fuck things up. And I actually like fed into it more. I was like, well, if this is what he wants, I really like this guy, so why not? Let me remind you, my walls were all the way fucking down. There was no wall, no barrier. I was completely open with this man. I don't know. That's just not me usually, but it was during that time. Fuck. We never like talked about this, but I went to the fair with a group of friends. We went on the Ferris wheel. You know, I was like snapping the views. I was not paying attention to my phone, just like posting and going. And so I wasn't even like really looking at my snaps. I was with my two friends and then this guy friend that I had in front of me, straight. I never addressed it with him, but I feel like that was one of the things that kind of like set him off. I was on the Ferris wheel, I took a snap, and you could see like the corner of him, and since he saw it, he got like pissed off and stopped and wouldn't reply until like the next morning. He hits me with this like long ass message saying like I'm not ready for a relationship. I feel like we were moving too fast. I feel like our time has come. And for me, that's bullshit. If somebody is into you, if this is the person for you, they are going to do whatever it takes to give a little bit of their time to you. Like, you know, it's like no one really looks for a relationship if he really wants to be with you, if he wants you to be a part of his life or her life, you know, I don't know you. They're gonna put in effort and make time for you. There's no such thing as I'm not ready if they are the right person. So he hits me with all this, telling me about how he feels like he's not ready. I broke down because I was not expecting that. It broke me because I completely was like head over heels about this guy, and out of nowhere, literally like the day before, we were talking like, you know, crazy romantic, not, you know, not so dramatic, but you get the gist. For me, it was just like surreal that it just broke me. Anyway, I wanted to stay friends with this guy, and I feel like that was like bad on my end. What was I thinking? Like, he's clearly not willing to put in time and effort. He's like, there's just too much going on with work and stuff, all this yada yada yada. We kept talking while we were like not together. He messaged me saying like, I miss you. And I was like, it hasn't even been a week and we're already talking again. What is this shit? I shouldn't have let him in though, and I let him in, baby girl. If a guy leaves your life willingly, this is another thing, write this down, mama. If a guy, or anybody for that matter, leaves your side willingly, do not be so quick to let them back in, because then they feel like they could pop in and out of your life whenever they can, whenever they want to, and that's just not okay. You have your life, you have your priorities, you have your agenda. Don't let them fuck with you in that way. Keep your walls up, because I didn't. I let my walls completely down for this guy. I don't know why. The whole time I was so invested in this person. Like, I don't know. I was trying to be really chill about the whole situation. I ended up like, you know, starting to like flirt with him a little bit again, and then I'd be like, fuck, like what is this? Like, what's happening? What the fuck? Where is this even coming from? I don't even know, dude. Like, it felt really good to like have something, you know? So I let him back in, which I shouldn't have right away, because I did. I let him in really quickly. He wanted to go take me out and do all this stuff, and I was like, oh my god, like, yes, he's looked like he's actually trying, like, things could be different this time. Things will work. I was so happy. I was like, oh my god, this person that I care so much about finally is clicking. Don't think that way, baby. If it's happened once, more than likely it's gonna continue to happen again, especially in such a short time period, which this was like, you know, a week later, and I already let him in after that. We ended up going out a few times and going on like a trip together, and I feel like we bonded a lot. Everything was rose tinted and everything seemed really great, but that was just me being like wanting the love, you know? But he was working with this company. He was doing a lot for the company, so I can understand that he was always really busy, but you know, we were a little bit long distance, so it was a little bit difficult. But I mean, it's like I took my time, and like I would drive out there to go and see him, so it's not like it was hard for us, you know? He started getting really busy. He started like going MIA on me a little bit. I need to hurry up because I'm literally losing sunlight. It's sunset right now and I'm losing it. I fell in love with him again. Like, I was genuinely in love, and I'd never felt love like that before. And for me to feel that way, like, it was a lot for me to take in, because I had never felt that way about somebody like so seriously. And the fact that like everything felt right. And so I told him like, hey, like I'm falling in love with you. That fucked shit up a little bit. And he started getting distant, just distancing himself, being a little bit MIA, and his excuse would always be work. And at the same time that, like, you know, work is a valid excuse to be busy. It's perfectly fine to be invested into your job. I told him, like, I feel like you're distant right now. I feel like you're just not feeling us. Like, what's going on? Tell me what's on your mind. He hits me with the same shit from the beginning. I just don't know. I don't feel like I'm ready for a relationship right now. With work, everything's really busy. And then I told him like, okay, fine. That's like when everything clicked for me. And I was like, go do you, go be yourself, go work, go, you know, perfect yourself, baby, go do you. He didn't put in the time because he didn't want to. If he wanted to, he'd still be here with me. Mind you, this is the shittiest thing I've done. Stayed friend with somebody that I cut off, you know, from a relationship. I don't know, I did like a photo shoot for him. That was like a $400 photo shoot that I did for free just because I wanted to spend time with him. I drove out into the city, which is like 2 hours away, gave him the files and everything, and like I had to tell him like, you know, like you have to promote the fucking shit out of me. I'm doing this for free, but I'm also gonna get some customers out of this. You know what I'm saying? It's good for me exposure wise because it's for the company that he works for, but at the same time, I should have put myself a little bit on the pedestal, and he did offer to pay me, and I said, no. I said, I'm not gonna charge you. Bitch, what is wrong with me? This motherfucker fucked you twice. This motherfucker fucked you over twice and you're still not gonna take the money. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know like what I was thinking. You know, obviously I wasn't in the right space of mind. You know, right now I'm dealing with this whole thing. Like this happened like maybe like 2 weeks ago. You need to focus on your life. Maybe you're a student. Maybe you have some career, you have something that you're really passionate about. Focus on that. Focus on getting you done. Focus on the best of you. Sorry, I'm getting like really close because like, I'm losing like sunlight, so I want to make sure that like you guys could still see me. Try to focus on something in your life that makes you happy. If you're doing something with that special someone that makes you happy, maybe stay away from that. For me, I love the Kardashians so much. I would talk about them all the time with him, and he would always say, I'm Larry Kim. Every time I see Kim Kardashian, I think of him now. That's shitty because I stan Kim. Now it breaks my heart to see Kim Kardashian West. Anyway, yeah, just focus on something that makes you happy. Like for me, my photography, my business, my job, I want to be able to focus and succeed. That's what I'm going to be doing. Just go do you, baby. Go live your life a little bit. Like don't even focus on like trying to get your mind off of like a guy by getting in line with like someone else. Like yeah, that'll get your mind off of him at the moment, but then like if you like end up moving too quickly, you're gonna get fucked over again because your emotions are still stuck with the last one. You just need to keep your heart guarded. Remember to keep your walls up, and not in a bad way. Don't be afraid to love people, but be careful who you let love you. You need to be able to just completely love yourself and trust yourself. Go with your gut. If you feel like something's off in a relationship early on, I say talk about it, and if you feel like it doesn't get addressed well, cut it off. And you know, at this point with this guy that I was talking about, like I still have love for him, but it's just not the same, and I feel like it's never gonna be that way again. For me, I'm trying to focus on doing the best that I can with everything that I do. I wanna be able to like, go live your life, you're young. If I can do it, if we can move on, so can you, baby. Anyway guys, I think that's where I'm gonna be ending this video today. If you like it, go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Let me know how you guys feel about this. Like if you feel like I missed something or like I fucked up. If you guys have any ideas for any future videos, go ahead and leave it down in the comment section below. Go ahead and hit that notification button if you guys want to be notified when I upload a video. Yeah, subscribe you guys. Bye. I can't believe I talked about all of that. As you guys could probably tell from like the title, this is gonna be kind of like how to get over your motherfucker that broke your fucking heart. As you guys could tell from like the video, just go shoot. So I met this guy back at 6:30, June 16th this year, Sunday night. You see, I'm a psycho bitch. I remember everything. I remember everything. Don't try me. Don't try me, bitch. Gay men move so motherfucking quickly. Like it's scary. And in the relationships, I mean, not like speed. Like I'm the slowest bitch I know.